Recording. Hello there guys, I'm Jake from TalkTheTown and we're joined by Tristan. Today we're going to be doing a podcast, just normal little podcast. You can listen to this on the way home from work, wherever you want to listen to it, doesn't matter. We're going to be doing a podcast about the East Anglian Derby, the upcoming East Anglian Derby. And Tristan, do you want to tell them what we're going to be talking about today?
Right, in this podcast we'll be talking from things all the way from previous scores, predictions and new signings and their impacts, and of course many different things.
Yep. Right, so let's get into the first topic, I guess.
Right, well, I think I'm going to start with my predicted 11 for the game.
Alright.
In goal, I'm going to start Michael McGovern. He's been very good last game and the game where he came on at half-time against Sheffield Wednesday. You know, he's kept 2 clean sheets, can't really ask for more from a goalkeeper, and especially since Ruddy is out with an injury, I think that's all we're going to go for. Right back, obviously, Ivo Pinto, been absolutely tearing it down the right side, and unlike Russell Martin or any other right back, he gets back twice as quickly as he goes up, which is wonderful. And these two centre backs, really, they pick themselves. They're quite undroppable, really. It's the partnership of Tim Closer and Ryan Bennett. Absolutely wonderful. Still only conceded 1 goal all season, which is very good.
Do rate Closer, to be fair.
Yeah, very good. Really surprised we held on to him, actually, over the course of the summer. But he said he's staying in Norfolk. And this man, I'm very surprised we actually kept. You know, we had bids rejected. It's Robbie Brady. You know, West Ham were very close to signing him, but we said, no, you got to up your bid, and then they stopped that, and they went to Olsen instead, which we also rejected. But Olsen is actually out with a calf injury at the moment, actually. That kept recurring, so he's probably going to be out for the derby, unfortunately. So, next 2 are going to be 2 central defensive midfielders, which will be Alex Tetty and Johnny Howson. Alex Tetty, who likes to drop back, and Johnny Howson, who will, you know, attack a little bit, as he showed as he got a very good goal last game against Bristol City.
Good effort.
Yeah.
Did see that, to be fair.
And so then I'll be playing 3 attackers and a striker. I think on the right, I'm going to have to put Sergi Canos. He was very good last game when he came on as a sub against Bristol City. Gets the early balls in, which is really good. Not afraid to run at defenders, which at Norwich we don't see that often. Just dropping behind the striker, I'm going to put Stephen Naismith. At the moment in the Championship, he's been completely unplayable. I don't think any defence has really managed to stop him. And on the left-hand side, if he is fit, I'm going to put Wes Houlihan. I don't know if he'll be able to play the 3 games in a week, which he's done at the moment, against Sheffield Wednesday, Bristol City and Ipswich. But I hope he is, because him and Naismith are extremely good together, and, you know, he's a Norwich City legend, fan favourite. And unfortunately, not because he's been playing bad, but I think all Norwich fans recently have been expecting a new striker, but we haven't got one yet, and even if we get it by tomorrow, that's going to be a bit too late for him to be match fit and, you know, got good chemistry with the boys so far. So, I'm fair, he's been playing well. He's only got 1 goal this season, but his work rate's been absolutely fabulous. You know, he's been a bit undroppable. He's had chances. Yeah, he's not put them all away, but some of them have been good, really good goalkeeping, to be fair to him, and it's Cameron Jerome.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Sounds like a solid side to me, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'll start with mine. So, obviously, in goal, it's got to be Bartosz Białkowski. Saved a penalty against Wolves. Love that guy. Just nothing gets past him, well, most of the time. Nothing gets past him. Got a clean sheet against Wolves. He's got to play. If Mick plays Gherkin, then I'm going to riot. But anyways, right back, we're going Luke Chambers, captain, leader, legend. Hopefully we'll get to see one of his fist pumps. I don't think he's a proper right back. I think we should be playing someone else or bringing in a new right back, but it doesn't matter right now. Tommy Smith hasn't played too much. I don't think he will play, but I would definitely play him in this side for the Norwich game. Hasn't been playing too much, probably should be in the side over Berra, but Mick McCarthy does have his favourites. And also in centre back we have Webster. Webster he came in from Portsmouth, 700,000k. He's a all right player, you know. I think he still needs to prove himself to a lot more of the fans. You know, he did give away that penalty that Bartosz Białkowski saved against Wolves.
That was a good save, to be fair to him.
Yeah, good.
I did see that.
Strong arm. Left back, Knudsen. Got to be Knudsen for me. I actually think he's grown into quite a nice little player. And then we have a midfield two of Skews and Bishop. I reckon Skews will be like sort of doing the dirty work, the defensive work, as he does every single game, and Teddy Bishop to be doing the creative, playing the through balls, getting hold of the ball. Right wing, I think we'll go Grant Ward, probably our best player against Brentford away. I just love that guy so much. He really has, you know, impressed in his time at Ipswich so far. Really good player.
That second half hat-trick was quite impressive, even with the dodgy goalkeeping.
Well, it wasn't that dodgy. Keeper did see it late, to be fair. But anyways, left wing, we got to go Conor Grant. Conor Grant, if he's fit, I don't know if he is fit or not. He did have that little strain on his thigh, I believe it was. But he should be alright. If not, I think it would be Freddie Sears. But anyways, Murphy up top. Got to be Darryl Murphy up top. And then last, it would definitely be Pittman or Sears. If Conor Grant plays, then I hope Sears will be up top. But Pittman will play if Sears plays on the left, is what I'm trying to say, if you get me.
Yeah, I do rate Sears, to be honest. He is probably the only Ipswich player I'd be interested in taking at Norwich City if I had to. He's got a bit of a stinger shot on him from distance. I've seen Ruddy spill one of them, which unfortunately turned into a goal, I think, for Anderson in the first leg of the semi-final.
I've never seen a stadium make that much noise.
Yeah, I was watching it on TV and it was quite loud, but yeah, well, he went to Wembley at the end of the day, so that matters.
Yep.
I was there, wonderful day that was. So, now we've done our predicted 11, Jake, what's your, you know, prediction for the scoreline and who's going to get the goals in your opinion?
Well, I really do hate to say this as an Ipswich fan, obviously. It's just horrible to think going into the game with this mentality that we're going to lose 3-1. I do think that will be my head score. My heart score would obviously be a win or something, but my head score, the much more sensible one, would be in Norwich, because we are just playing so poorly at the moment. That Barnsley game, you know, I think that gave us some false hope, if I'm honest.
False sense of security.
Yeah, exactly. And we still need to get sorted the defending from set pieces, because we've conceded a lot of goals from set pieces last season and this season.
You've got to be careful that Brady whipping that ball in.
Yeah, I rate Brady as well.
His crosses are absolutely immense, and here Canos as well. His crosses in, and Pritchard apparently as well. He's a free kick master, but unfortunately, I think Pritchard's going to be injured for the game. He picked something up over the week and didn't play against Bristol City, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, we have a good free kick taker in our own. Actually, a fantastic free kick taker, Conor Grant, on loan from Everton. I do rate him quite a lot. He's played very, very well in the games that I've seen of him, anyways. And his free kick delivery, very, very decent.
I've never seen him take any free kicks, so I can't.
It was on my Brentford matchday vlog, mate. Did you not see that?
Was it? Clearly not. I have seen the vlog though. I have. So I missed that.
Yeah, little plug in there.
Oh, just a little one. All right. So my prediction is not biased in any way. You may think it is. I'm going to go for a 3-0 Norwich. I think Ipswich could grab a goal. It really depends what Ipswich team turns up on the day.
Yep.
But if it's the good Ipswich, I'll predict a 3-1. If it's the Ipswich that I think will turn up, it'll be 3-0.
That's the sad part, isn't it?
If
it's the good Ipswich, it's only one goal and we're still going to lose.
If it's the Ipswich that I think will turn up, you know, they'll be scared. You know, they'll know previous derby scores. You know, Norwich knocked them out of the playoff final. Norwich have still got the core team, and I think Ipswich have as well from that season. You know, we still got most of the players. You know, Houlihan, Jerome, most of the defenders, Ruddy, Tetty, Houghton, the core starting 11 is still there. I think it's the same with Ipswich as well. A couple of chops and changes, same for Norwich as well. The only reason I think Ipswich won't be able to get a goal in is because our defence this season has been absolutely immense. With Tim Closer and Ryan Bennett just blocking everything out, and Olsen / Brady and Pinto just absolutely not letting anything get past them on the wings. So yeah, and I think the goal scorers, to be honest, will be Houlihan, Naismith, and so do Canos. But maybe if one of them doesn't score, I do. Maybe Tim Close will nick one in instead of a corner or a set piece.
Well, from our defending from set pieces, it's probably quite likely. I do rate Brady. To be fair, I think he had a good Euros. Seen him play quite a lot on TV and what have you, and I think he's a decent player. Definitely prefer him over Knudsen any day of the week.
I think most people would, to be honest, mate.
Yep.
Alright, so if you listen to this, you probably know quite a lot of the previous derby scores, but
yep.
There's been the famous 5-1, 4-1 season, gotta love that. But, there's, yes, at this point in time, Norwich are ruling over East Anglia and probably will for a couple long years to come, unfortunately.
Thing is, though, this is football. Anything can happen at any given moment.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of the game, if you know what I mean. So, we could see something crazy happen in the next 5 seasons.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
I know, I wouldn't be too confident about it if you're an Ipswich fan, but...
Yeah, you never know. Things get pulled out of the hat all the time, But I think, if I'm right, Ipswich have won more derbies than Norwich.
Yeah. Mostly thanks to Danny Haynes, what a man.
Yeah.
Budgie killer.
It's unfortunate, to be quite honest.
Still a good player, though.
The biggest derby win, actually, is Ipswich 5, Norwich 0.
I know, yeah.
It's quite scary.
Quite scary stuff for Norwich fans, although that was probably in 1921, so...
I don't know when that was, actually. It doesn't say.
Oh, well.
Oh, no, it was 21st of February 1998. Not too far, but...
not too bad, actually.
Neither of us were alive at that point.
No.
So, yeah. I'm trying to find out who's won the most games. But unfortunately I can't. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Ipswich Town have won 60 games. Drawn 26, and Norwich City have won 56. So
we've actually won more.
You've
more
won
than you.
4 more than Norwich City. But hey, you never know. It could be 60-60 at the end of the season if we play each other again in the
2 times
playoffs. So it's possible.
Yeah, I would be. This is so sad to say from an Ipswich fan point of view, but I'd be over the moon if we drew against you on Saturday.
As a Norwich fan, that'd be a disappointing result for us. I don't know. You can tell me what the feeling is in the Ipswich camp at the moment, but from all the things I've read on Twitter, from YouTube videos, from people like Talk Norwich City and his team, everyone thinks that we're going to go there and we're going to win. We're going to put 3 past you. We're going to block out. We're going to come back with a clean sheet. We're going to knock you in your own backyard. Because
most Ipswich fans do, mate. To be honest.
Yeah. And the reason is your signings. You don't spend the money as much as we do.
Yeah.
I'm sure Ipswich fans would love to be bidding 10 million for a striker like McCormack. Buying Alex Pritchard for £8 million.
Yeah.
But even though your owner is got an arrest warrant in Brazil, ours hasn't. But he's, they've got a lot of money in the club. I think you don't see much of it going actually in the club or for players either. Do you know why that is?
Why?
No, I'm asking you if you know why it is.
Oh no, right, no, no. I think Evans just keeps too much of it to himself, really. Always has. £8 million for Tyrone Mings. Where did that go? No one knows. No one in this club knows. Hello? Okay, we might have lost him here. I think I've lost him, lads. Right, this will resume soon, because I think I've lost him.
I'm back.
Okay, he's back.
I had an intruder come in the room, couldn't ruin the podcast for that.
Alright, okay.
Sorry. you can cut that out.
I will. Right, on to the next topic, I guess.
Alright. Okay, let's talk about your signings. What impact have they made on the season so far?
Well, I think this summer has been a lot better than previous ones. Connor Grant. No, not Connor Grant, sorry. I get mixed up because they're both Grants.
Grant Ward, no doubt.
Grant Ward is one of the best wingers I've seen in at championship level in a long time. Fraser was probably...
Nathan Redmond.
He's just very good. He just is.
Yeah.
He just he's not afraid to have a shot, which is something that most Ipswich players are. So it's nice to have someone like that inside.
Mhm. How many signings have you done this year? Do you think?
Oh, 4, I think. We got Paul Digby. I guess he isn't really a signing because he was on loan last season. If so, that's free. We've got Connor Grant, one of the best deliverers of a ball that I've seen. Adam Webster from Portsmouth. That was really early on, and Grant Ward. Yeah,
Norwich City have made 4. I'll say 3 because the 4th one isn't really nothing to shout about. It's the third choice keeper who I thought would be shipping out on loan, but instead we shipped out Declan Rudd, which I wasn't that happy with, to be quite honest with you. And that is goalkeeper Paul Jones from Portsmouth.
Why did they buy him?
Don't really know why we did that. But the 3 proper ones, Sergi Canos from Liverpool, 2.5 million. I heard he absolutely blitzed the Championship last year with Brentford.
Yep.
So we also got Michael McGovern for free from Hamilton Academical, which I'm quite surprised no one else really snapped them up, especially after his performance at the Euro, especially in that famous game against Germany.
Yeah.
And the final one is Alex Pritchard from Tottenham Hotspur. And hopefully we'll be getting a new striker in as well before the window ends.
Well, it's something interesting that I found out, which was, do you remember, you've got to remember him, Robson Carno from Wales.
Yeah. He wasn't even at a club.
Yeah, he's still out of a club.
Still out of a club? Well,
yeah.
Norwich City, listening.
Yeah, Norwich could have a go at him.
Get Robson Carno.
Yeah.
I think one of the players we'll really be missing this year in the Championship and the Derby is Nathan Redmond, who we shipped out to Southampton for £11 million.
Oh yeah, he was a tricky little player.
But apparently, Canos is supposed to be the new Redmond. I haven't seen him in action yet. I've heard from people he's got a bit of Redmond in, got a bit of Wes. So that's also very good here because Wes and Nathan are probably 2 of the best players have been in Norwich since Grant Holt.
Oh, we don't like Grant Holt at Ipswich. No Grant Holt mentioning on this podcast.
What's wrong with Grant Holt? Is that hat-trick he scored against you guys?
Maybe.
Nothing to do with that?
No, I don't think it was the hat-trick. I think it's more the picture of him laughing at our fans. That's probably worse, to be fair.
Well, I think everyone laughs at your fans after a derby, mate, let's be honest.
True.
Right, so... is there anything you want to talk about, Jakey?
Well, we have covered a lot in this podcast already. So you're not... I'm going, because I'm a season ticket holder.
I'm not. I'm going to the Norwich one.
Yeah, you're going to the Norwich one.
Yeah, I tried to get tickets, but, went like a flash.
Yeah. I had to get up pretty early to secure those tickets, but...
Do early mornings.
I'm going anyways. Normal season ticket place. So I'll be sat up there.
Actually, one more thing I'd like to talk about. Norwich City's big screen.
Interesting one, that.
I love. It's absolutely brilliant. When all the fans found out it rotates. It's by the way. If you don't know this
Yeah,
fact.
I've seen it. I've seen the.
It's
I've
the
seen the chart.
only rotating screen in football in the world.
But I don't get it because, like, without the rotating, 80% of the stadium can see it anyway.
Here we go. Time to shut you down. It does rotate as well, actually. It rotated towards the Barclay stand, just specifically to show the Barclay the replay of Johnny Helson's goal, after everyone was absolutely slating it on Twitter for not being able to do the correct rotation. It rotated towards the Barclay, and apparently everyone went absolutely mental for it. Brilliant. I'm sure if you look, there's videos all over Twitter of it. So if only Ipswich could do something like that. Not really like for the club, but it's like, it's for the fans. It's something. Because no offense, but like your stadium does look a bit outdated.
Yeah, it does. To be fair, the pitch at the end of last season was not. It was more around the winter months. It just didn't look on fleek.
Yeah, Norwich have actually put a really nice looking AstroTurf around the pitch instead of like we used to have like pink gravelly stuff. Now we've got a really nice looking nice bit of AstroTurf. Like, that fake AstroTurf grass. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, we've got it around the side of ours.
Yeah, hashtag parachute payments.
Yeah.
Right.
How much did you get out of that, money-wise?
Oh, I don't know, actually. But it might have actually come out of that 150 million, actually. That we apparently got from winning at Wembley, which we never saw going into any signings during the summer. While we're talking about signings, do you think Ipswich will sign any more players?
I think there could be one more player coming. I don't know. I think it could be a midfielder. Personally, what I think we need to do is we need to sign, for me, a striker that's going to score 20 or actually like a creative midfielder that's actually going to get assists and is not going to be injured the whole season, because we had Teddy Bishop last season injured the whole season. Mm-hmm. Probably, arguably our best player. I think he's our best creative player. But
I haven't really heard much. I've heard Teddy Bishop. You talk about him a lot, and I've heard quite a lot of I know quite a lot of Ipswich fans who talk about him a lot. And Newcastle have defeated Reading 4-1. That's their first win of the season.
It's big.
Yeah, 4-1. I wonder who scored, actually. Well, if Matt Ritchie. Oh, yeah, Matt Ritchie got a pen. Dwight Gale got 2. Hayden. Oh, they're all new signings.
Did you see, by the way, a bit of a laughing stock, one of the Burnley players, what's his name? Scored 2 own goals, and he scored 3 own goals out of 2 games. He scored 2 own goals tonight, and he had one, and he scored an own goal on Saturday as well.
Who was that? Who was that Stoke player a couple of seasons ago who scored 2 own goals and then missed 2 penalties as well?
Yeah, I remember that. Was against Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think that might have been Walters. I can't remember.
That was it. Yeah, Jonathan Walters, old Ipswich player.
Yeah, I know.
Right, is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. So that was the first podcast we're going to make. This one's sort of about the East Anglian derby and various other things toward the end, but
I'm sure there'll be some more along the line with lots of different guests. Maybe not me, I'm just a guest on this.
This is sort of a pilot episode this time, so
good way to kick it off, in my opinion.
Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for listening to our podcast, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.